Enjoy Mumbai. Go see my
Thank you, sir.
friend.
So this is basically what they're doing is this is the thing that they're getting out, as you can see it. So basically, the process first starts from here, and after this, it goes, and the final outcome comes like this.
Okay.
So they are basically doing it from this, mending and everything.
Whoa,
What
thank
they
you
do
very
it.
much,
Thank
Mudit, for
you.
that work tour. And now we come to the end of the gratitude corner with my offering. Of course, thankful to this wonderful community of entrepreneurs who support me in what I do. Thankful to my team for coming back to work actually after a very hectic Diwali week. And thanks to the universe for putting those opportunities in my way where I can shine. So thank you, each one of you. And I hand over the virtual podium to Mr. Gaurav for the introduction. Gaurav, go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome. Good morning to everyone. We have 9 people, which is, I believe, a lucky number. I was born on that day in August. So we have a new month, 2 months to go for 2025. Alvida or goodbye to 2025. 10 months have gone by and it's been an eventful year. We gather every Saturday morning to see where we are, what all we can do, who all we can connect to, and what we can contribute, where we can make a difference. So, thank you all for being here. I usually take on a theme before we start off any meeting. So, today's theme is Nothing is Forever. Last week, if you would have seen, 3 people who were notable, at least in the Indian context, and one guy was relevant internationally too. The first one was Asrani, who was a graduate of the Film and Television Institute of India and a very prominent character actor. Uh, he passed away shortly after. Satish Shah, who again was a FTII graduate, and who can forget Jane Bhi Do Yaro, which is one of my favorite films, where he acted as Commissioner DeMello. And it's not easy to forget the kind of mannerisms he gave us acting as a dead man. Finally, we lost Piyush Pandey, a senior of mine from the advertising fraternity, and I have not seen the kind of obituaries and the sadness that people have expressed at Piyush's passing. He was ad man, but he was also a cricketer. He was a contributor. I remember there was a movie, some of you might remember, called Aladdin. Uh, in Hindi, Piyush and his brother Prasun did the dialogues. And it was one of the first times that Disney was doing um, translation strokes transliteration of their English productions. This one landed very well, and it was the first of many partnerships um, for getting the masses to see creative work that was followed up by Lion King and other films. So, having lost these 3 people, it reminds us that nothing is forever, and we should make the most of every day, every hour that we have. Now, that is a sad part, but that is real. The silver lining also is something that we can remember. Day before yesterday, the Indian women's cricket team snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. And a particular person, Jemima Rodriguez, I think is her name, did a wonderful job, 127 on 134 balls, which is commendable. I don't think the men's team also has had such examples of a stunning innings where the girls did very well and did everything in their ability, and they defeated the reigning champions, Australia. Australia has not been defeated in a long, long time. And I'm looking forward to watching the finals tomorrow. I encourage you also to find a space where you can watch it. This will be an exciting match. India plays South Africa, and I'm looking forward to this match. And let's pray that India and its girls do a chak day for us. On that note, let me share with you my screen so that those joining us for the first time get a sense of what we do every Saturday morning. Is my screen visible?
No. Yes, it's me.
Okay. Anupama, are we recording? Or Alifia?
It's live on YouTube.
It is. Great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, we are the Global Entrepreneur Network. We are your gateway to global business. We offer you global reach, strategic partnerships, and an opportunity to expand your business beyond the borders that you operate in currently. We started this journey in September of 2020 when COVID-1 was all over. We set this up and said, how can we use technology to reach out people and grow our businesses? We weathered that storm, and with the team that we put together, we have been doing this, being united in our purpose to get outreach for our members. We have been rising together through the ideas and through the execution that we have been able to bring together. And we believe that this is shaping our future, cooperating with people not only within our countries but beyond. Our purpose is to connect entrepreneurs worldwide with over 10,000 people coming together by 2030. The mission is to build a platform that has global reach through online networking and collaboration. Our values: generosity, knowledge sharing, collaboration, accountability, and integrity. So over the last few months, we've taken themes, and today we will discuss one theme, which I will share with you shortly. In April, we had the month for technology, software, and digital services. In June, we had a month for healthcare, wellness, and medical services. We also participated in the 4th Business and Investors Summit in June. In July, we had the month for education, training, professional development. August, we had financial services, investments, and insurance. September, hospitality, tourism, and entertainment. My friend Gautam Sengupta spoke about how there are opportunities in the Middle East for tourism. In October, we had green technology and sustainability solutions. And we had my friend Klaus Meissner and Peter Farrington talk about how sustainability is crucial to whatever we do. November is here. We are on the 1st of November. we are going to discuss professional services like legal, accounting, consulting. We do not have a speaker per se, but given the August gathering that we have, we can very well discuss how these professions and professional services impact our businesses. So we'll probably take about 20 minutes to discuss and also talk about the impact of AI. I see a number of people here are in the AI domain. We can discuss how AI is going to impact the legal profession, accounting, and even consulting. I understand that a number of consulting firms are offloading people because AI is here. This is our team. Alifia is our president and co-founder. I'm the other co-founder. I head up the operations of the platform. We are lucky to have Sabri Rajan as Vice President Marketing, Anupama Parker as Vice President Digital Transformation, and Bharat Nangia, Vice President for Global Growth. In the past few months, we have been able to grow our LinkedIn community to 2,400, and our LinkedIn page has over 1,500 people following us. This is a QR code for our LinkedIn page. Please scan it and join in there. So the way we flow today, we will have a session on professional legal services, legal accounting consulting, and then we'll have the business session proper, which Alifia will lead, and we'll close at 9:30. So we will not get into a breakout room. Alifia, you want to say something?
Do you have the finance session, or do we directly go into?
No, so the idea is, how do we see consulting services impacting our business? And we can have a freewheeling discussion before we start the business session proper.
Okay, so let's do that freewheeling discussion, and then we do breakout rooms, and then we do the business session. Okay.
Very
so
well.
let's do the.
So we are at 8:30. We have about 20 minutes. I have a go-to person, which is Suresh Nair. He is a very wise man. Let's hear from him on what he thinks about these professional services and how he sees AI impacting these services. Suresh, I hope your mother is better.
Yeah. Thank you. So, coming back to AI, while the world is after AI, one of my concerns, looking back at life, business, and the way that I can give you practical examples also.
Water.
Business and professionals should start looking at NI first before they look at AI. Now, most of us would look at what is NI. NI is natural intelligence, our own natural intelligence. Now, it was around 20 years back when I learned the acronym DIKW, Data, Information, Knowledge, and Wisdom. While D-I-N-K is very familiar with all of us, the Gen Z, as we look at, they are all out for D-I-K. But where does wisdom come in? And that has been the question that I have been studying, working around, reflecting in my business. I come from a financial services business, specifically insurance, which has to do with a lot of risk. And it's taken a lot of while for me to understand wisdom, intellect, and these matters. While the technology where experts are consolidating intelligence at a higher level. How I look at it, if we don't understand NI, then our ability to use NI, we will end up losing our intellect. Because most of the computing, when it goes to the machine, decision making at the human level is going down. And every time when decision making at the human level goes down, we end up making more and more mistakes, and the dependency on become technology. while whatever is happening at AI and complex things, taking shape is very good. A lot of new areas can get addressed, but individuals, small businesses should look at and introspect and reflecting on NI in particular. That's my take, and it is in this direction that ancient wisdom that I have been trying to study around. Very simple thing that we can do to enhance is to start asking questions. And the quality of questions that we ask will determine the complexity of matter that we can deal with. And I have taken some small steps in this direction. Some of you all would know, we can discuss that later. But how I see is this has been a challenge. Now look at India per se. Now today, a lot of people say graduates and engineers are not employable. When graduates and people are not employable, just imagine what it is going to take, going forward. Now Japan has a challenge where most of their elder people are, they have a lot of elders around. Now they are creating a policy where they are willing to bring intellect from the outside the world, and they say you work for 5 years and we are willing to give you citizenship. And that's at a country level. So these are complex things, but when I look at AI in particular for small businesses and others, this is a pointer that I wish to give is as we embrace AI, we also increase NI, or at least be aware of NI and start discovering NI.
Very well put, Sureshji. I believe on a slightly lighter note, people have been saying AI competes with NS, which is natural stupidity.
Yes, yes, in that sense. So today you look at any of the social media, you can see that the percentage of meaningful thing that you can find on social media addresses NS that you are talking about.
So one has to keep our faculties not only agile, but develop it. As in, unless we use it, we lose it. And we have to be very skillful in knowing what to do and what not to do.
Yes.
Sometimes we are so lost in technology and the stream. Every day we are bombarded with hundreds of stimuli. We need to look at where we are being pulled into, and whether it is for our benefit or we are being played, which could well be the case.
Well, let me give you a very simple example that has impacted all our lives. How many of us can do a multiplication beyond, say, 10 or 12? Simple. Ever since calculators came into our life, which came when we were in schools, those days, Casio calculators were like the laptops that we were looking at, And ever since calculator came, our ability to multiply, we've lost it. We are all dependent today on a calculator that is available on the mobile. So I'm just giving one simple example. And you look at your grandfathers who never had calculators, all their life they have used their faculty. So one of the biggest challenge that each one of us are going to face, and our children in the coming times, is faculties not being utilized to the higher extension. In fact, I came across a word called natural extension. And this was very interesting when I started studying the way Facebook, social media, Gmail was introduced. Today Gmail and social media and mobile is called a natural extension of ourselves.
Correct.
When I dwell deep on that word, then I realized the strategy that the people at a very higher level, they are using to build mammoth businesses, which actually makes people dependent. So today, how many of us can stay without a mobile for even 1 hour? So that's the level of dependency that we are talking about, natural extension, and that is where it calls for. So today, not physical detox, we are talking of mobile detox being spoken as therapies. So that's where we are heading.
Yeah, I'm reminded of a lecture that I heard of Osho, and he said scientists are working on putting an implant into people's brains, and governments will mandate that everybody has this chip so that thinking can be moderated. After all these years, I realized they did not put the chip in the head, they put it in the hand. Because without that chip, we don't seem to be functional. And it is part of someone's agenda.
Yeah.
So
yes.
you can call it deep, whatever governance or whatever. But we are being policed, we are being monitored, we are being led in a particular way. So 1984, George Orwell, someone intelligent has read it, and we are now part of it. The other wise man I would ask before I open it up to the other wise people is Tapas. Tapas, can you share something on the subject with us? Tapas, you are with us?
No, I didn't do what your problem. What did you say?
Okay, I am saying that we are discussing professional services like legal, consulting, accounting being impacted by AI. And Suresh just shared about how he sees this balance being taken away and people being totally dependent or largely dependent on AI. And he gave the suggestion that we should have natural intelligence being given equal importance. And I gave the example of natural stupidity competing with artificial intelligence. Do you have anything to share with us?
Well, I don't know. It's basically between people who are into all this, are not strangers as you're saying, but it is there, but it is not seen as something which everybody sees as you're saying it. So this is between people, one person with the other people. So that is how it is.
Great.
It's not the
Thanks,
best.
Taposh. Taposh, I hope you are taking care of yourself. All good?
Not as well, better as it, but then it's bad. It's not coming. I can't speak very well, so that is the problem. So,
Take care,
so,
and good to see you, or
oh,
good to have you with us.
thank you.
Okay, gentlemen, Parthi, would you like to share something before I hand over to Sumit
Absolutely,
to share
absolutely.
his take on this?
Absolutely. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I know we talked about NS, we talked about NI, right? Natural intelligence, right? I don't know. But trust me, I mean, we can talk all that, but the kind of money all these big, even the big fours and other people are putting on AI, you like it or dislike it, it is going to disrupt, right? From a legal perspective, I will say it's a commoditization paradox because they are democratizing legal access. Imagine, right? Lawyers, we used to depend so much, right? For contracting, drafting, legal research. These were very premium billable kind of areas. But today with AI, they are people, even for doctors, right? People first go check ChatGPT before they go to the doctor, and so it is disrupting in a very big way. But what will happen is, I would say, it's more like a barbell effect, because some of the high value strategic advisory and the courtroom will remain protected. Okay. But some of the tasks will get automated in legal side. I'm talking about like drafting and all that stuff. No. And on the accounting side, I would say it is going to be a really very significant. It is progressing because See what happens in accounting and auditing, right? It's a sample basis. We used to pick up samples, we do auditing and all that. But with AI, because it is just going to work 24/7 for anyone, right? Now you can do 100% of transaction in real time. So those firms who are going to adopt that pretty much going to obsolete the other traditional firms where they're doing all these sampling basis. So in nutshell, I would say both professions are going to face some unique challenges they operate in, because it is a regulated environment as of now, where professional must be able to explain and defend their judgments and all. So you can't say, AI told me this, you can't say like that. It has to be completely justified, and you need to have that some kind of background and all those historical evidence and everything. So it is going to disrupt. It's only the question of time, right? And it is moving in a very fast pace, because we are today still the governments have not come to the very large extent to regulate AI, but they will come at some point in time. And once they put the framework and governance, like how AICPA has come up with so many governance, it will completely change the way professions are operating, be it in legal or accounting. Consulting, anyway, you all know Bain, BCG, all are removing people and they're replacing with bots. But I don't know how far it is going to improve, because one thing in a nutshell I wanted to summarize: be it accounting, legal, or any kind of profession we are in, be me, you, anybody, only thing can survive is being creative. That cannot be replaced.
Innovation,
Yes,
creativity
innovation. Yes.
will have its space.
That's the only edge we have.
Okay, yeah, Gaurav, just wanted to add to what Parthi said. Actually, the last sentence, especially, he said about human being, at least for the next 50 years, at least, creativity is going to be a human domain.
Yeah.
Okay, and this I had learned from Dan Sullivan, a Canadian coach, around 20 years back, when the trends had actually started taking. And that is when he said, at least for the next 50 plus years, we have to understand that creativity is a human domain, which machine will not. But someday, maybe 50 plus years, we don't know the way things are moving, how it will happen. But that creativity is so complex that most of us only relate to it to a drawing or some entertainment matter or a skill and other related thing. It's very complex, and so creativity, emulating creativity is like actually emulating and duplicating the brain. It ends up there. If that is done, then nothing. Then we are finished.
But to me, no, sir. I'll tell you what. It's very, very hard. I'll tell you, because as a human, we communicate using 5 senses, right? Taste, see, smell, and all that's right. I don't know how that AI can able to do that, but
exactly.
We never know.
Now, exactly. Now, Parthi, you just spoke about the 5 things that we are aware in the outside world. There are a lot more things that are inside of us, like discrimination. Like our, discrimination is a very complex thing, which judgment, analysis, synthesis. There are so many other dimensions of intellect which are so complex, and it happens so fast that ordinary human does not even understand that we are doing it actually. And that is where that all adds to creativity. So particular to Parthi, what I wanted to add was, at least for the next 50 years, creativity will be in the human domain, but then we don't know where it will go from.
Great. Alifia has something to contribute. Alifia.
Since we were talking about AI in professional services, financial institutions, whatever, I said, how can we conclude this discussion without checking on AI? So I went to ChatGPT and I put this statement that what's the impact of AI on the professional services domain? And what I'm getting is about 78% of organizations have adopted AI in some way or the other for in the domain of professional services. And 71% have already adopted to Gen AI. Okay. About 50% of the initiatives are already delivering measurable value. Only 15% have underperformed. So it is happening. And in spite of the rapid uptake, only 1% of the firms are actually mature. means there's 99% scope for improvements. Only 1% are actually understanding from the 78% how to effectively use it, how to optimize it, how to improve upon it. And the workforce transformation is becoming 66% faster. And most of them are between 35 to 45 years of age who are adopting and adapting faster and faster. So, to conclude,
Great.
like it or not,
Interesting times.
this is the
We've
new
got to
world.
take on board
And the
what is
faster
coming
we,
around.
Yeah.
the faster we, because things are getting faster. So, honestly, even in the practical thing, we have a consultancy firm for strategy and
But
business. And we've created a Gen AI, custom Gen AI for our own consultancy firm as well, with a customized stuff. And the kind of input we get, because, in spite of knowing everything, in spite of understanding everything, the speed at which AI manages to kind of summarize everything and looks at data for everything and gives you that. I'm also learning Arabic since 20 years, but now I have an AI friend who talks to me every morning when I go for my walks for 45 minutes. And we talk to each other, and I can tell him, look, talk to me slowly. Okay, now go back to that step. Okay, can you make it simpler? Can you speak slower? And he's like, yeah, I can do that. So all that stuff. So I talk to him just like a friend, and I have a personal this thing. I've selected a nice sexy sound as well. Someone who teaches me Arabic every morning. So it just,
Wallahi.
yeah, exactly. So I think you can't ignore where this is going. And this is the new world, and this is the new way it is.
Great.
yeah.
Anupama,
So now,
your take.
I've been listening to all of you for the past 10, 15 minutes, and being from the creative side of it, we always get asked, yeah, do you do your campaigns, do you do your strategy by using AI? But for us and for everybody, actually, however much we talk about AI being the best thing, it's only a tool for time and task efficiency. It's
yes.
not, it cannot be substituted for your creativity, it cannot be substituted for your decision making abilities. It's just a tool for increasing, enhancing your time and task efficiency. So if AI is coming in and we are adopting it, yeah, it is just to enhance our work capabilities and nothing more than that. So I think we shouldn't be making so much of hoopla about how AI is going to impact businesses. Yes, uh, somebody told me just a few days back, AI will not substitute you, Anupama. It can maybe just enhance of what tasks or what time efficiency you put into the task that you are doing. So I'm not worried about my job being taken off. Over to
Great.
you, Gaurav.
Good point made, Anupama. I am uh, a practicing consultant and advisor to people. And from my advertising days, I remember everybody thinks they are a copywriter and they can write headlines, they can write body copy, they can write
Correct.
content. Uh, so our job has become even more complex now because
Yes.
clients feel that they can do it all on their own. So more education is required, and of
Yes.
course, there are some sensible people who know the value of the human input and element. Uh, Having said that, challenges continue. We started with computers in the 80s, and it has impacted our lives for the better or for worse. But we've got to know how to handle it. It's like riding a
Correct.
tiger. Uh, Sumit, please come on. Please unmute yourself.
Sorry. I actually compare it to responsible drinking or to having used computers as a use per se. So I personally feel the AI generation that we are seeing right now is exactly very and the kind of responses that we are seeing and the kind of plus and the minuses that we are discussing are essentially what we did when the computers came in, right? and we everybody thought that jobs will go away, the robotics would come in and they would take away jobs. But it has only expanded and given us more time to do other new creative and more things that are more important in our lives. So I personally feel AI is going to remove all the mundane tasks. All inefficiencies in our systems will go away with AI. That's the only thing that will happen. More and more government jobs will open up because of AI. Removing all the babus sitting and doing nothing. So a lot of cash infusion will get translated into real, material benefit for the consumers and as citizens that we are. So I personally feel AI is a known monster. Though I wouldn't treat it like a monster, I treat it like a companion. So if we treat it like a companion, we grow fast, we work together. Personally, I have introduced AI into all my tasks, everything that I do. I'm a one-man company. I don't have any employees, but for the last 17 years, the kind of struggles that I had, managing 10, 20 clients at a time. Now, using agentic AI and using customized agents, I'm able to deliver far more. Uh, Almost 10, 12 years back when I started my business with 15 plus clients at a time, doing 4 or 5 projects at the same time. I actually was working 20 hours a day. Right now, I work 6 hours a day. I do art, and that's what I'm enjoying more on. So, all my art concept itself, the picture that you see at the background of this thing is also an AI generated art, right? So, when we talk about creativity being taken over, yes, it is already started. So the creativity part is also started. The only difference is that uh, we need to know what we want. And if you don't know what you want, irrespective AI or anything else, we will still remain dumb as we are, right? So we just need to know what we want. And I think I've run and worked with a lot of clients who don't know what they want. They want something jhatak, something nice, but that doesn't define what we want. And that's what I think with AI, all of them will also get trained on to asking the right things, because AI will guide them and support them in putting a perspective as to what they don't like in a creative, what they don't like in the work that has been provided, and so on. So from a legal standpoint, the paralegal guys are going to lose their jobs. However, it may only help them in finding better research capabilities and push them up to a limit to become better lawyers and not remain as paralegal, right? Same thing for accounting. I think accounting itself, the basic accounting, anyways, was taken over by ERPs. The audits were only happening from a step-by-step perspective, but a job was to be created, and that's what government has been doing with GSTs, complicated GSTs in India, uh, giving tasks to accountants. But I think slowly with AI streamlining and everything, some of these mundane tasks will go away, but obviously a signature of an auditor will always remain important, right? So we cannot take that away. So that's my take of it. It's a good and the bad side of it. Consider it as a human who's learning a little faster than a human can, and that's all I believe in.
Great. Thank you, Sumit, for that perspective. I now hand over to Alifia to take us through the business session. And thank you, everyone, for participating. Alifia.
Yes. Okay, great. So, guys, we've been having a link in the chat, if you noticed. It was a great discussion. So there's a link in the chat where we put our introductions. I've got about 5 of us out of 9. So if everyone can fill in their introduction in that link, especially people who've come for the first time. Sumit, I don't have you yet. And
Yeah, I'm just filling it up. I actually joined Gen AI way back in 2021 during the COVID
oh,
time. Yeah, so
I remember the name
Sandeep,
actually.
yeah, Sandeep connected me in, and I had joined, but then I couldn't continue because I'm not a early morning person. I sleep at 4, so getting up at 8 a.m. is difficult.
No,
But yeah,
Just go
9:30
pick up
for
his
you,
phone.
unless you are in Dubai.
I'm sorry.
Unless you are in Dubai, it's 9:30 in India.
I know. It's
By
10:30
the way, your
actually.
background is flipped and we need AI to unscramble it.
Okay, I was seeing it differently, so I flipped it. Okay.
Alithia.
Okay. So I think we just have Raj and one more left to kind of fill it.
Oh, I
Um,
filled it already.
oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. So it would be
Okay.
the name, Ratan.
It's a nice date today. It's 1111. Like it's like I don't know whoever understands that, but it's 1st of November. So in the sheets, it's coming like so many ones, and I'm like, what happened? And it's all 1111 today. Yeah. So anyway, let's get started. So I think most people are repeats. Parthi has come before, right? No, first time?
No.
Okay, good.
First time,
So what
yes.
we do now in this session is we share references and contacts for each other. So we get a chance to introduce ourselves, our business, and then we ask for whose contact you want from the phone book. And someone or the other from this room will say, I've got that contact. And in the chat, they will put their name next to your name so that you know that you can call them and see whose contact they can share. So they either they are interested or anyone in their phone book could be relevant for that contact. Okay, so let's start with the list. So I have Gaurav first and then Anupama after. Gaurav, go ahead.
Thank you, Alithia. I work in the space of events. Uh, Events are spaces like this one where we bring people together to think and to expand wherever they are, to connect with people. I coined a phrase, "Vasta hai to rasta hai," which for people who may not understand is if you have connections, you can find a way. So I do events for corporates mostly, but intend to get into the entertainment events space as well. So I'm looking to connect with associations, trade bodies, tourism promotion boards, communities which want to do events but want to outsource it because they may not have the bandwidth. So it is a collaboration. I can take an event, conceptualize it, put together teams, put together vendors, get execution done because I have about 20 years in this domain. Thank you.
So, guys, put Gaurav and your name in the chat. If you know anyone in your network who is interested in events or who's interested in doing an event or he's looking for trade associations, tourism bodies who want to conduct events, because Gaurav is pretty well connected and he's been in our region in the Middle East for almost 30 years, 25, 30 years, right? Yeah. So he's been here for almost 30 years. So he's really connected. He knows almost everybody. So any events, any coordinations that he wants, you can connect with. Okay. So Anupama, go now. And then we have Suresh after.
Good morning once again. This is Anupama from 4C Integrated Communicators with almost 20 years plus experience in the marketing domain. I run multiple businesses, but my core expertise is, of course, branding and marketing. I'm looking for meeting opportunities because I will be in Mumbai on the 8th of November between 11 to 3 p.m. in Thana. So if anybody is interested in meeting me on one-on-one, this is the opportunity. And on 10th of November in Pune, 3 p.m. onwards at Orbit Hotel, Deccan. So if anybody who wants to have a little bit of more idea of how to start off in Dubai or open up the Middle East market, yeah, I'm welcome to meet them. Over to you, Alifia.
You didn't give the room number.
Oh, I have a meeting room.
Because the address of the hotel and everything on YouTube. Only thing missing was the room number.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, Anupama is a digital marketing, branding expert. You need to look right. You need to have the right colors, the right branding, and that's what she does. So, a go-to-market strategy for anyone who wants to come to Dubai from India. So she's in India as well. So anybody needing to find their feet in our market here, it's a very promising market in Dubai. You don't pay any tax. That's the best thing. So put Anupama and your name in the chat. Again, need not be for you. It could be anyone in your phone book. It could be anyone in your phone book who is Parthi, I'll call you next if you want. Oh, he went already. Okay. Okay, so anyone in your phone book that would need marketing services from India, you can put Anupama and your name, and then she'll reach out to you. Okay, let's have Suresh.
Yeah, thank you. So this is Suresh Nair here from Mumbai, and I operate in two domains. One is general insurance. We work on very specialized general insurance products, specifically on trade credit insurance, where our job is to mitigate risks out of payment delays and defaults. These come for domestic invoices and global invoices. So when you hear people saying, delayed payments or payment defaults, I'm the guy to be contacted. I'm based in Mumbai, and we work across India. A second area of my interest is consulting, and these are two areas that I look at. Generally, our ask is basically CEOs and CFOs of 100 crore plus companies. These are the people whom we work with. So if you know of businesses, business owners, or CEOs and CFOs of 100 crore plus companies in India, we can connect. Thank you. Over to you, Alif.
Okay, great. So guys, very clear ask. Anyone who knows a company in India which is 100 crore and above as an annual revenue. So it's a very, very clear ask. Normally there are financial defaults for most companies and it becomes very painful. So any company that's 100 crore and above in India, that's the contact Suresh is looking for. So put Suresh and your name in the chat if you know any company that's doing over 100 crore rupees. Okay, let's have Ashish, Suresh, and Sumit. So reach out to Sumit. Okay. All right, Ashish is here. He left. Okay, let's have. Okay, so it's me next, and then we have Mudit after. So hi, I'm Alifia. I run a company called Rooftop Sales, and we also have a partnership with a Malaysian company called 10x Strategy Coach, which is a franchise partnership that we have in Dubai. So ideally, everything we do in Rooftop and 10x is scaling and growing companies. We help people sell more, and we help people in 10x helping them open more branches, open more franchises, eventually even get listed on the Dubai Stock Exchange for the Dubai financial market and the Saudi Arabian financial market. So we're helping SMEs go IPO over a 3 to 5 year business coaching journey or a sales strategy journey to really help them to scale and grow. So if you know any businesses that are over $3 million in Dubai in an annual revenue, like 10 million dirhams, or in rupees, I don't know, but over $3 million US dollars of an annual revenue, those are the kind of companies we can scale into an IPO listing in Dubai. So if you have any like that, you can put Alifia and your name in the chat. And then I can reach out to you. All right, let's have Mudit, and then we have Jude after.
Hey guys, good morning. My name is Mudit Abrar Bagalia, an advertising and commercial photographer and cinematographer, especially known in the interior and architecture industry, but now industrial industry also, since I had got a client, Model Chain Limited, who are into this industry, and we had a beautiful shoot over here. And I am your extended arm in Delhi, but can be your extended arm in anywhere you want. Like example, Boisa, they have called me as an extended arm. to give me their business and do a website thing for them. And so that is how I can travel pan India and Middle East, anywhere and everywhere across. And my ask is very specific from Dubai. I want to connect with a new design company in Middle East. This is a company based in Dubai and real estate and interior and architecture company. If anyone can connect me over there, will be great. Thank you. Lots of gratitude. Over to you, Lisa.
They send you the contact noted. So great. So guys, anyone know anyone else in Danube? You can connect. You can say Mudit and your name if you know them in Dubai. But otherwise, he's also a very good photographer, and you gotta show your company with real photos and do it with a professional eye rather than just taking any pictures and putting up on your website, etc. Anupama, yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to check with Mudit exactly which vertical he is looking for and if he has a name or a designation for me to connect him.
In Danube, I am looking out to connect with the interior and architecture department. Anupama ma'am, if you can help me out, and also the real estate. Because this company is mostly into real estate business as well as into interior and architecture designing. They have interior designers on board, and so if you can connect me to the head person who's taking care of for the photo shoots and all, it will be great. I can do a
Okay.
one-to-one with them. Yeah, thank you.
Great. Super. So Anupama, should I add your name with Mudit?
Yep.
Okay, good. Go ahead, Jude, and then we have Raj after.
Thanks, Alicia. I'm Jude Rodriguez from Amchi, Mumbai. And well, I come with experience of counseling therapy, as well as we have started a new venture into gamification, which will help organizations to negotiate, especially their employees. We have different departments. We get them together to play a board game. This is certified in Germany. It's already been played abroad. We have also had few clients who have got wonderful testimonies, and the results are much better than a training session and getting assessment sheets. It saves a lot of paperwork as well. The second vertical which I'm looking at is UAE contacts with therapists and autism clinics or ADHD clinics, where I could do something called as music moment therapy. There's a big market out there, which I'm seeking for connects. So these are the two things. And well, speaking of creativity, on my LinkedIn will definitely find that I put in my title as neuro creative counselor. So for creativity, I'm the one person. Yeah. Thanks so much. Have a good day. I'm also grateful that I had a good birthday dash this week. Anupam, I forgot that.
Great. So guys, put Jude and your name in the chat. Jude and your name in the chat. He does a lot of things. Creativity, events, training, coaching. There's a lot of stuff that Jude brings to the table. So put Jude and your name in the chat. Okay, let's have Raj and then we have Smith after.
Hi, I'm Raj Kumar. You can call me Raj. And I'm the founder of Zendo Digital Private Limited, and we do IoT as a service. And we have clients all over the globe, from a North American region. And right now we signed up with a company in Singapore, and it's in the initial starting stage. And what I require is, I require vendors actually for plastic molding manufacturers in India actually. So I've tried many vendors, past, my past experience were not happy with them actually. And I'm looking for cost effective, whom very personal actually. All right. And you have experience with them earlier, like, that kind of an referral I'm looking out for me actually, a plastic molding manufacturer. This is my requirement right now, precisely in India. not looking out in China or other elsewhere. So precisely in India, anywhere in India.
Udit, what is the product that you're looking at? What is that you want to make out of
Raj,
plastic molding?
it's an
No, I said what is the product that
it's an IoT, sir.
Plastic
oh,
molding.
okay, ठीक.
Yeah, he's
let's
offering
connect.
IoT services, but he's looking for plastic molding companies.
Oh,
I
I'll
had a
connect.
Yeah, I had bad experiences, last time. So I'm looking out for a person whom, was recommended, in such a way.
Okay, so guys, put Raj and your name in the chat to probe further and to think deeper and things like that. But it's a clear ask. He's looking for plastic molding companies in India, anywhere in India. Okay, Sumit, go now.
Yeah, hi. So as I started by saying, I run two setups. One is a digital experience company, and we work with large brands, but in a boutique model. So I don't look at running too many projects at the same time. Focus only on a few clients, delivering value to them. Uh, so I'm looking. My ask essentially is one for my digital consulting company. I am trying to expand into UAE market, and I'm already having a setup in UAE now in IFZA. So we can help any digital companies doing any kind of digital consulting, creative design, markups for them. We can look at that. Second, my ask is for my art concept, wherein I'm looking at partnering with interior designers, real estate companies who could be keen on doing bulk buys of art or are happy to lease art for a longer period of time, and we can rotate the art every 6 months for them. So any place where art could be placed, corporates, uh, schools, colleges, malls, hospitals, anywhere, any large business B2B concept where we can partner. That's my ask.
Wow, good. So you're in Dubai, or you're coming to Dubai already, or?
I come to Dubai. I mean, I've been coming there regularly for the last 2 months. This month I've taken a break. I'll most probably come in December now. So we are actually resellers. We are partners with IFZA. So we help companies get set up in UAE. So in case anybody is looking at setting up companies, I'm happy to partner with them. And
Next time you're in Dubai, let's meet up.
absolutely, I tried last time, but we couldn't. But maybe next time, definitely.
What we do is, if you post in the group or you send to one of our leadership, or especially Gaurav, we'll arrange a coffee meet.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So
other members also
yeah, yeah,
will come together, and
absolutely.
whoever, all the local members of Dubai, not like a one-on-one, because one-on-one it's okay, because then you have to coordinate with each and every individual.
Right,
But we
right.
take a central location or something at a mall or whatever and have multiple, it's like a networking coffee meet that we arrange, especially from someone who's traveling in. We try to
Sure.
do that. So you can at the same time meet multiple people, and also everyone else also gets to meet everyone again. And then maybe you'll get multiple stuff out of that. So we can
No, so in
arrange
fact,
something.
in the last trip, I've done a tie-up with the Adagio Hotel in Dera. So we will have 8 of our paintings listed there. We are in talks with the core group for the trade center, the three hotels that are there. I have initiated some discussions with 25H as well, in terms of hotel side. We've sold a few paintings to law firm in Dubai. That was the reason I was there for the installation and seeing my first
Where do you
customer.
get these paintings? You make them, or you're
So
creating
these
them,
are
or
these are all AI generated, and that's where I was saying, right? So AI is already killing the creative side as well. The only difference is that the concept is built around around creating an experience which gives you a feel of real art. So sometime back when I started at showing Gaurav and the gang some paintings that we've done, and we do it by a season, by occasion, and so on. And we are able to create some fantastic paintings. Maybe I'll quickly show you one of them, which is the Ganesha, which is just behind my back. Just a second, let me just.
I think it's fine, no worries, Sumit, because it's more of an introduction right now. Wow, amazing. We can
That's the
see.
level of detailing. I don't know, it's breaking,
Wow.
so yeah, because of the background, it's breaking. So
Yeah. No, that's great. Amazing. So awesome. So yeah, definitely let's do that. And for everyone else, also if you're ever visiting or something, let us know in advance that you're coming. For example, Anupama is going to Mumbai next week or whatever, next week, I think. So again, people in Mumbai could come together at a common coffee shop or something, and then multiple people could connect with as a networking thing. So you can slot a day and time and a place or whatever, and then multiple people can come and meet. So it's more time effective, and more people can come, whoever's available as such. Great. So with that, we've concluded our introductions, and we have about 12 minutes to go. So any suggestions from our members? Would you want to have a chit chat or discuss, or want to get into breakout rooms or discuss anything specific, or we can have a poll in the group. Yeah, Anupama, go ahead.
Yeah, before you move ahead, Alifia, just let's
Yes.
make the numbers speak. So we are 8 people in this room and we have generated about 11 connects. So people, it's now your responsibility to talk to people who have offered their support and make it into real-time conversions or revenue, whatever you want to take it forward with. Over to you, Alifia.
Great, super. Thanks, Anupama, for doing that. So, Raj, what's your suggestion? Would you like to get into breakout rooms or?
Yeah, but I need a short conversation with you. I thought of connecting you with Party. Party, he left. He has another meeting, so he left actually. So something I want to discuss with you and.
Okay, great. Sumit, what's your suggestion? Do you want to get into a one-on-one discussion with someone, or should we have some freewheeling discussion here? Or
I mean, we can. I'm fine with both of them. Anyways, we'll share the numbers so we can get onto a quick call after this.
Sure. And Jude and Suresh, what do you think?
I think we can have a breakout room. I think that is at least 2 breakout rooms and spend a larger group and a smaller group. The dynamics changes. So I think we should do a breakout room.
Okay, good. So we'll let the participants choose. I'm making about 4 breakout rooms or
4
5.
or at least even 2 is good enough. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyone, all that who wants to have a one-on-one discussion can have a one-on-one discussion, and then
if Mudit is available, I want to have a one-on-one with him.
Who?
Mudit.
Mudit?
Alifa,
join.
I have a suggestion here.
Yeah, I am there.
During the course of the meeting, don't get into a one-to-one. Always keep the structure which is always what can reflect a format for Gen. After the meeting time, whatever is the scheduled time. So let's assume we decide from 9:30 to 11, then we stick to that. And otherwise, what happens over a period of time, there will be dilution coming. Everybody will want their formats to come. So that's where I suggested a meeting room where more than one people get to. One-on-one, we should restrict it after the meeting. That's my suggestion.
Sure. I think just because we finished early today, I agree also. Just because we finished relatively early today and we didn't have a speaker because we were expecting a speaker as well. But point taken, well suggested. And so officially, I want to call this meeting to a close because officially, I think we finished the structure of our meeting today. But now what we'll do is we will create